I had to eat my snacks just to stay awake while watching this. I think that says it all. American Assassin is directed by Michael Cuesta and it stars Dylan O'Brien and Michael Keaton. This story follows the rise of Mitch Rapp, Dylan O'Brien, a counter-terrorism recruit under the instruction of Cold War veteran Stan Hurley, Michael Keaton. Okay, so to start with, I want to say two things that I liked about this film, both of them being scenes that occurred and were to do with the same storyline. The first is the VR headset scene that you see in the trailer. I thought that was pretty cool. The second is a scene where Michael Keaton shows Dylan O'Brien's character a video that he shot during the opening scene of the film. Whilst both these scenes are completely different, they both explore similar territory, and that is Dylan O'Brien's past and how he is processing it. It is mentioned quite a few times, but that's just it. It's just mentioned. They never go into any more detail than that, and I was really disappointed to see that because I feel like that was the strongest aspect of this movie. It was a more personal storyline that really could have been the driving force, and it should have been. And I will also say that Dylan O'Brien's and Michael Keaton's performances were good. They both had good chemistry in their scenes together. However, I don't think Dylan O'Brien is lead actor material. They should have had someone else in this role. Okay, so the bad. Excuse me, I'm gonna need a drink before I do this. Okay, so let's start with the story. It had a poorly directed narrative, cliche dialogue, characters you did not give one crap about, and I can't even remember any of their names. It had a very forgettable villain, and the pacing was just really slow. It kind of made it to be quite a boring film. And I hate saying that about movies. There were a few times that there was a time jump that made very little sense, or it wasn't very clear that it happened. One in particular that didn't make any sense really, without giving away any major spoilers, was when the bad guy shoots a friendly, the main guy chases the bad guy, even hijacks a car. You think there's going to be a massive car chase, but no, it just cuts to the next scene where it's nighttime and he's spying on the bad guy from afar. And in terms of the filmmaking, it's weird. The fighting felt like it was well choreographed, but you didn't really see it. And I think that's mainly due to poor editing and really quick cuts. And the biggest issue I had was that everyone seemed to know about the main guy's past, including the bad guy who he has no personal connection with whatsoever. It also made me realize how poor of an assassin he is if everybody knows about your past. Everyone. Or at least the agency you work for. It must make them really bad as well because they're leaking this information to everybody. But it was just so weird. It just felt like it shouldn't even be in there. Like the bad guy just mentions it for no reason. Just to get him angry, just to make him upset. It's like, why even mention it? That would have made no difference to that scene had you not said that. Except for maybe him going a bit crazy for a second. Other than that, you would have been fine. It would have made no difference whatsoever except maybe less plot holes, which this film had a lot of, but I don't want to do spoilers, so can't go into them. I really should start thinking about doing some spoiler videos. Would anyone want to see that? Would anyone want to see spoiler videos? Not for this film because I want to forget about it as fast as possible, but do you want to see spoiler videos for other films that I'm going to review? Let me know if you do. Overall, this is a very lackluster film. It has a storyline that's very personal at the start, but that gets wrapped up too quickly. It should have been the main focus of the film, but it wasn't. The characters are extremely bland. You will forget about them during the film. And to be honest, this movie seemed to think it had more heart than it did. It was just a really boring watch. I would give American Assassin a 3 out of 10. I would say that this was about the same level as the Mummy film from earlier this year, and I did not enjoy that at all. Oh great, now I got that stuck in my head again. So are you planning to see American Assassin, or have you already seen it? What were your thoughts on it? Did you agree with me? Did you disagree with me? Why not write your thoughts down in the comments below? Let's have a discussion. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, why not hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can see the next movie review that I put online. Until next time, see ya.